Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Football for Girls and Gays. I'm Gay.
And I'm a girl.
We have, it's a very special day today. It's actually election day, election night. I hope everyone exercised their right. And what do people say? Like, it's not something to vote.
I don't know.
I feel like people have been
I
saying,
know there's
like,
sayings, but
yeah,
I'm kind of brain dead right now. I had a long work day, and I know the night is just going to be super stressful. So
yeah. I had to
this
take
is
a
my
nap.
distraction.
Yeah, I had to take a nap because I'm like a junkie for the news and being up to date on everything. So I will probably be up very late tonight. And if it seems like it's gonna bleed out into tomorrow, then I'll go to sleep, but wake up early. So I needed a nap to make sure that I'm alert for everything. But I voted today. Hannah
I
voted.
voted by mail early.
Yeah. And yeah, we're very, very much so hoping that a certain someone wins. And because it's election night, we're going to do something special. We are going to. I saw this tweet that was like who I think each starting quarterback voted for, and so we're going to do that too. We're going to go through all the starting quarterbacks and pick who we think each of them voted for, because it was funny to see their people, and I had reasonings for certain people voting a certain way, so we're going to do that. But
But
first,
obviously, first, we have to go over our predictions for last week and just sort of what went on during those games and our special way of um, going through each game. The last week we did try and explain the game in 3 words. This week we each picked a player of the game, so I guess we'll see if those align and sort of give a little background as to why we chose them as well.
sure. Yeah.
Do you want me to start?
Yes.
Well, I guess just to start off, I did end up getting 11 out of 15 of them correct. How about you?
13 out of 15.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember where we went wrong, where we went different, but I
Yeah.
guess we'll figure that out. The first game of the week was Thursday Night Football with Texans versus Jets. The score of that game was 21-13, and the Jets took it. I picked the Texans to win, and the Jets ended up winning, so I was wrong. That was my first incorrect guess. The player that I picked for player of the game was Garrett Wilson, who is the wide receiver on the Jets, who he had 2 one-handed touchdown catches that game, and it was probably the best catch, the catch of the year, probably. We'll see what comes in the future, but for me, that's what it was.
Yeah. I was also wrong about that one, which I'm pretty upset about. I wanted the Texans to win. I just really don't like the Jets right now. And Garrett Wilson was also my player of the game, like no question. He really showed out, and it's kind of embarrassing that they traded for Adams when they had the best player
Well,
in the league.
Adams in that game got injured.
I know, but
And then he came
still.
back. Everyone was like, "Oh, like he's in concussion testing. He's out for the game." And then all of a sudden, he's back in the game and scores a touchdown, which
Yeah.
I was like, "What the heck?" But yeah, Garrett Wilson is one of the best, so
Yeah.
it wasn't very super necessary. Next,
Dallas versus Falcons. That game was 27-21. The Falcons won. And I was right about that one.
I was also right.
Yeah, the Dallas Cowboys are not looking good. My player of the game was Kirk Cousins. Like, he is very, very consistent right now, and keeps leading his team to really good victories and putting up really, really great numbers. So, yeah, that was my player of the game.
I would say that picking player of the game was a lot easier for primetime games because I could actually
Yes.
watch the whole thing and pick someone. So this one was a little bit harder for some of the Sunday games. But I picked Bijan Robinson, who is the running back for the Atlanta Falcons. He is like a beast. Drake London, the Falcons star wide receiver, got injured, so they relied more on running towards the middle. So he really stepped up. This was the Cowboys' 3rd loss in a row. They're not looking good at all. We'll see what happens there. But yeah. The next game was Broncos versus Ravens, which Jake and I were both excited for. I think we both said last week that we kind of wanted to pick the Broncos, but we would pick the Ravens anyway, which ended up, thank God we picked the Ravens because they won 41-10, an absolute blowout. I was right. I'm pretty sure you ended up picking Ravens as well. My player of the game was Zay Flowers, who is the star wide receiver for the Ravens. A stat that I saw was he was averaging 25 yards per reception.
That's crazy.
On 5 catches. That's crazy.
My player of the game is different this time. Everyone was glazing Zay Flowers, and he had a great game, and he did great, and I probably should have put him there. But I put Derrick Henry. He's my fantasy all-star. He is a unbelievable addition to the Ravens, and he had another 100-yard game, which is just really great to see, especially this late into his career. He's the Ravens running back who they just acquired pretty much.
Yeah,
and
he's
one of the greats. So
definitely.
And he had a good game, so I wanted to make him the player of the game.
I respect that choice.
Next game is Miami versus Buffalo, which actually came out to be a very solid game.
I kind of thought it would, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, Miami's been looking good. I feel really, really bad because they turned a corner when Tua came back, and their schedules was just very hard. And this game might have killed their season because of their record. But stranger things have happened, but still, they lost to Buffalo by 30-27 by 3 points. I was right about this game.
I was right as well.
And my player of the game was Tyler Bass.
Me as well. Tyler Bass, kicker. If you guys don't know, is the kicker for the Buffalo Bills. They won with, was it like a buzzer beater field goal? I don't remember.
Yeah, it was a walk-off field goal, so it was a tie game. They could have gone to overtime, but the Buffalo Bills got the ball back.
And it was interesting how they got into field goal range. There was 2 penalties back-to-back on the Dolphins that got them into field goal range. So basically just allowing them to win.
Field goal range, it wasn't actually field goal range. It was a 61-yard field goal, which is... I know kickers in the NFL right now are banging out 60-yard field goals pretty regularly now, which wasn't a thing like 5 or 10 years ago. But Tyler Bass he has a history of choking, and
yes.
They put him in at very, very high stakes situations, and he misses a lot, and people really don't like him because of that. But also the Bills fans are very cutthroat. But they're also a family, so I think everyone in Buffalo was just like very happy to see like him actually win them a game for once. And
I just wish that I'm so happy for him, but I wish that he could be this clutch in moments of like playoff games. He's getting there for sure.
Definitely needed that 61-yard walk-off field goal. That's really, really good.
A confidence booster for sure. Yeah. Next is Panthers versus Saints, which didn't really seem like a game that I wanted to watch at all. The Panthers ended up winning by 1 point, 23-22, and I was correct based off my theory that once you trade your wide receiver 1, you win your next game, and that stood still. My player of the game was Chuba Hubbard, who is the running back for the Panthers. I was not paying attention to this game at all, but I have him on fantasy. I saw he did well. And, yeah, that's why I picked him.
Yeah, I picked Bryce Young as my player. I was also right about this game. And I didn't do it based off a theory. I did it based off my idea that I think the Saints are actually the worst team in the league. And
so strange.
It's very strange because they put up like 55 points or something in their second game. And something happened and they completely fell apart. Their head coach got fired as well. Did you see that?
Yeah. And did you see the Chris Olave injury?
Well, yeah, that was the
scariest thing.
What did you see about it? Like, do you know what the injury is?
I haven't seen any updates yet, but just like he got
hit. Like his body
he got hit by like 2 people. Yeah, he looked like he was immobile for at least 30 seconds.
Yeah.
But luckily he was moving, so he's not paralyzed, but I don't know what happened. That was just scary.
Really, really scary injury. Chris Olave is the star receiver for the Saints. And a lot of people were tweeting, RG3 tweeted, or something like, maybe it wasn't RG3, he just quoted this, but somebody said, quarterbacks who throw...
Yeah, I think it was Tom Brady.
Oh yes, Tom Brady said that, but RG3 like reiterated it on Twitter. What was the quote?
It was like, you can't like put your wide receivers in like
star
danger.
Quarterbacks don't throw their wide receiver passes that would injure them or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, Derek Carr threw that into like triple coverage and just got him clotheslined and could have literally killed him. Maybe I'm being dramatic, but still, we've seen scary things. Yeah, I picked Bryce Young as player of the game because I have a thing for him. Kind of, I feel bad. You have like an unbelievable career leading up to the NFL, and then you get drafted by the worst team in the league, and it's not really your fault. He threw some amazing passes this game, and his one interception was kind of bullshit.
Wasn't it like stripped, kind of?
Yeah, it was pretty much stripped. Same with the Buffalo. Same with Josh Allen's one pick in the game. It was very similar to that. It was a great pass. The coverage was just a little bit better.
I saw in a post-game conference with Bryce Young that he was like super happy that it was his first kneel down for a win. Did you see that?
Yes, yeah. That's
so
why.
cute.
That's one of the reasons why I made.
It's like what those small moments like really mean so much.
Yeah, and I really, really hope this means that he has a little bit of a turnaround. They played the worst team in the league, and it did come down to the wire still. But the Carolina Panthers,
I don't know. They don't really have any weapons besides maybe
they're pretty
Chuba,
much fucked. Yeah,
or Chuba.
Chuba
I don't know how
Hubbard's
to pronounce
their
it. Chuba.
best player for sure on offense. Next game, Bengals versus Raiders, 41-24. I was right about
Bengals
this
take
game.
it. We were
Yeah,
both
the
right.
Bengals won. Were you right about this?
Yes.
My player of the game was Joe Burrow. He had another 5 touchdown game, which is a lot of touchdowns for a quarterback to throw in the NFL. Yeah, he's a very, very good quarterback.
I said the exact same thing. Joe Burrow, because 5 touchdowns, and this is his second time doing that
This season. Yeah.
And was the first time he did it against the Ravens?
Yes.
And that's interesting because this Thursday it's Bengals versus Ravens again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that.
Oh, yeah.
Chargers versus Browns is the next game. The Chargers won 27-10, and I guess correct on that.
Yeah, I was right about that.
Unfortunately, I literally did not watch this game at all. I couldn't name someone. Honest to God, I couldn't.
Okay, so that's funny because my player of the game, I wrote not Jameis Winston. And I have this thing about him. I think he's a one-game wonder. I think he's going to play terribly the rest of the season.
What do you
in my
think,
opinion.
like, why do you think he performed so well that one game and then would just go to...
That's why it's a one-game wonder. Like,
Okay,
you have
okay.
no idea. This has happened. That's happened so many times before.
Yeah.
He played like dog shit. Like this was I don't know. He did not play well, and his whole like character is kind of cringing me out. Have you seen his interviews?
Well, actually, I saw one. It was like the very like serious like Christianity stuff.
He did the same thing. He's been doing that for a while, but he did the same thing before this game. And then you go out and you throw 3 interceptions and lose, and that is like minus 1,000 aura. Like you can't be this stoic, like God-fearing person, and then all of a sudden just go out and get absolutely obliterated. So anyone but him. It was a very forgettable game. I did not watch any of it.
I really
pretty
don't
much.
feel like either the Chargers are decent, but I feel like their record doesn't show that. I believe they're like 6-2, or am I
No,
wrong
they're
on
not.
that? They're not.
I don't. Maybe 5-.
They're 5-3. So I was just one off.
5-3.
But I still feel like that doesn't portray them well. I don't feel like they're a 5-3 team. But maybe I just don't pay attention to them enough.
Yeah, I mean, are you saying you think they're worse?
Yeah, I feel like the Ravens have a worse record than that, right?
Yeah.
Like it just doesn't reflect them well.
Yeah. Next game, Commanders versus Giants, 27-22. That sounds pretty close, but it didn't really feel like a close game
It was
at all.
a little bit worrying to me.
I wasn't for some reason. If you're watching on Spotify, you won't notice, but I am wearing a Jaden Daniels jersey that I got for my birthday. My birthday is November 7th, so it's in like 2 days, but my dad got it for me, and he was away, and I went to pick up the mail, and I saw there was a package for me, and I'm like, I'm just gonna open this now because
Bruh, I was wondering if you knew.
yeah,
because Dad told us.
I kind of knew that it was gonna be this, and when the package was in the mailbox and it was the way that it was, I was like, this is definitely a football jersey. So I opened it because I'm like, there's a game tomorrow.
Dad had gotten it before you even like mentioned it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, before you sent the text in the group chat, right when you sent that text, he texted me and Grace separately and said, I already got the jersey, like, don't tell him.
He should have said that to me after I said, like, somebody must have been listening to me in the group chat, because I thought he just bought it because I asked for it. He'll probably tell me later on, but best birthday present ever. I'm so happy to be wearing this jersey. I was fucking terrified that he was going to get injured this game. I was like, this would happen to me. I would buy it, and then he would have like a broken fucking leg and femur and be out for the rest of the season and then never be the same. Fingers fucking crossed, knock on wood, that'll never happen, but I was very nervous that was going to happen. We were both right about that game,
yes.
Right? Okay.
Yes.
My player of the game was Jaden Daniels. I also did say shout out to Daniel Jones. Like, he is a fucking beast. Like, he had this one rushing touchdown that is better than some running backs. Like, he made a tackler miss, and then he trucked somebody, and they fell down, and he went in. That's not
and
something you see.
And he's just this scrawny little boy, like, in my eyes. In my eyes, that's what he is.
Yeah. That's kind of how I felt. But I agree. That's how I felt, like, leading up to this season, but I've been watching him more carefully, and I think a lot of people were also surprised because he's been rushing a lot this season. And he put up good passing numbers, too. It's... the Giants are just cursed, and, like, they need a vibe shift like we had. The Giants have just been cursed for the past... however many years.
Definitely. I put Austin Eckler, who was he's like the backup running back for the Commanders. Their number one running back, Brian Robinson Jr., was injured, so Austin Eckler was taking way more snaps than he normally does, and he did really good. He's an older running back. He's a veteran in the league, and he's still performing very well. So shout out to him.
I also love how he plays special teams too.
He does.
Yeah, he's the kickoff returner. Did you not know that?
Oh, I think I noticed that during the game, but it didn't register for me. I was like, oh, that was a nice run by Eckler, and I was like, oh wait, that's cool that it's him. But
he looked really good out there, and he looks to be like very happy in the team. I think everybody is, to be honest.
I think everyone wants to be on the Commanders during that game. Before the game, Malik Neighbors, he was a rookie drafted to the Giants, wide receiver, played with Jaden Daniels last year in college.
For 2 years at LSU. They played together.
They're like besties, and it kind of seemed like they're still very close. They said hey to each other and were like goofing around like before the game started
and stuff.
So maybe really in 4 years, when Malik's contract runs out, he'll come to DC. We'll see.
Yeah, that would be crazy. Okay, next game, Titans versus Patriots. This was also interesting. I think we had 3 overtime games this week, which is pretty crazy.
There were a lot of overtime games.
This was one of them. 20-17, the Titans won in overtime. I was right about this.
I was wrong.
Oh, interesting.
So this is where we differed.
I wonder, that's weird, because when I looked at my thing, I'm like, interesting. I feel like I should have picked the Patriots, but the Titans looked way too good last week.
Yeah.
But the Patriots also did. But.
I had my Patriots phase, so I was looking down on them, but I'm starting to get better vibes from them.
Yeah.
I picked Drake May for my player.
I picked Drake May, even though they weren't the winning team. I picked Drake May.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they weren't. I didn't even think about that. But I picked Drake May, who's the quarterback of the Patriots. He had a crazy, once again, like buzzer beater touchdown to go to overtime. And the only reason I wouldn't give it to Drake May is because of the interception that he threw in overtime.
Yeah.
He threw like a Hail Mary when it didn't need to be a Hail Mary and just threw an interception.
Just a
and
very deep ball.
The game ended right away.
Yeah.
So they
'cause you
really
can't
did
turn
have a
over in
chance.
overtime.
But
I think that was a little bit the play calling was not good.
yeah,
Like,
it was definitely play
it
call
was-
too. It's
you
not
don't
Holmes' fault.
you don't like throw it was the second deep ball thrown in early into overtime. They did not need to be doing that. Yeah, it was weird play calling, but also a bad throw. But still, they wouldn't have been there if it wasn't for Drake May's
and he really
perseverance.
elongated that last play in the
Yes.
regular game. Like
Yeah, he looks really good. All the starting rookie quarterbacks look really good right now.
yes.
Which, going back up to Ravens versus Denver, Bo Nix did have a receiving touchdown this week, which was really a quarterback. There's been a lot of trick plays this season. I think everyone's taking inspiration from the Lions, but they did like a flea flicker, or maybe it was a wildcat. I don't remember, but one of the wide receivers, Sutton, he gets the ball and he throws it to the quarterback.
Like he was saying like down set hike and got the ball. Like was he pretending to be quarterback?
I don't think so. So I think it was a flea flicker where like
Okay.
like a fake sweep where the wide receiver starts running. Calls an audible. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Jake's
what
cat
do you
just
want?
meowed.
Yeah. But they I don't remember what the play was. You can look it up. It was a cool play though. Okay, so next game, Arizona
Bears
versus
Cardinals.
Chicago. Arizona murdered them 29-9, and I was right about this.
I was wrong. I honestly did not expect the Cardinals to murder the Bears, but
Yeah,
They
they're
did.
looking like Arizona. I think they're an interesting team.
definitely.
My player of the game was, I don't know how to say this last name, Imari Demercado.
DeMercado?
I guess. I don't know. He was my player of the game because he had a 52-yard touchdown with the last few seconds of the first half. And that really put a nail in the coffin, in my opinion.
What team is he on?
The Cardinals.
Okay.
Like they were just running the ball. They're already up before halftime, and he had a 52-yard run touchdown, and that was just like a yikes for the Bears. Like, because they were.
I
up
can't
so
stop looking
much.
at Nina, sorry.
It's
Do you
okay.
see her?
Oh my God! Can you see her? Like,
Yes. Why is she sitting like that?
I don't know.
Shout out Nina. Go look on YouTube if you
Yes.
want to see a cute cat.
Yeah.
I put James Conner, who was the running back, the main running back for Arizona. He had a great game. I wasn't paying too much attention once I saw the Bears were getting crushed, but the one thing I did see was that it was hailing in Arizona, which was kind of crazy.
That was crazy. Oh,
But yeah. What?
I don't want her accidentally ending the recording or anything.
Oh.
She's just walked all over my
Well, next
keyboard.
game is Jaguars versus Eagles. The Eagles won 28-23, and I was right about that.
I was right about that as well.
My player of the game was Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, he had one of the best plays of the year.
If you were watching that game, if you maybe saw a clip on Twitter or TikTok or something, Saquon Barkley juked out like 3 or 4 receivers and then backwards jump or hurdled over a receiver. You have to look it up if you haven't seen it. It's the most athletic play I've ever seen in my life.
There's also a very cool view of it from the sidelines where you see all of the players' reactions. Did you see that?
I did see it. I think you sent it to
It's
me.
hilarious. Like this one guy on the bench gets up and he's like,
I saw that. I remember.
it's so funny.
Because I've never seen anything
everyone
like that.
was shocked. It looked choreographed. It looked fake. It looked choreographed.
It was so theatrical.
Yeah, unbelievable. He's so good. Saquon Barkley is unbelievable, and I'm honestly I think he's loving being on the Eagles.
I mean, yeah,
the
100%.
drama too of just being traded to a rival is hilarious, but he looks really good in an Eagles uniform. The Eagles just have this aura, like a very scary aura to me. Like they're a scary team.
Yeah, definitely.
Historically, they're just like, and I mean, when Michael Vick was on their team too, and like he had like a career renaissance, was fuck him, but he was such
What's
a good
his lore?
player. Are you kidding?
I have no idea.
Hannah.
What?
He was like an amazing quarterback and got arrested
I know
for
who
being
he is.
involved.
What's his name?
Michael Vick.
Yeah, I know his name. But what happened?
He got arrested for being in a dog fighting ring.
He got arrested for fighting dogs.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
What? Like literally, why?
I don't know.
That's
I have
fucking
no
insane.
fucking idea. I think he I could be wrong. But I remember hearing something about him like really, really trying to be a better person after it or something. So, or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know why they let him back into the NFL, but they
After?
did. Yeah.
Wow.
He came back in and was on the Eagles and was still like a fucking amazing. He's legendary player. But yeah, the Eagles are a scary team. We're both right about that. Next game, Lions versus Green Bay. Lions won 24-14. This was a good matchup for them. A rivalry
In their division as well.
in their division.
We were both
I was
right.
right about this.
Yeah.
The Lions are too good. My player of the game, I said Dan Campbell, their coach, because there's no one that really stood out to me. Stood out to me. Everyone is so good on their team. Like their quarterback isn't even putting up impressive numbers. And Hannah's roommate Julia, shout out to Julia. She asked me before the game for a fantasy recommendation of who to pick up for her quarterback. And I said, pick up Sam Darnold, because that's always who I recommend, because he's a free agent in a lot of leagues, but he puts up good numbers. She said, okay. And then a few minutes later, JK, I picked up Jared Goff. And I'm like, I don't think so. He's not a good starting fantasy quarterback because he doesn't score that many points. The reason the Lions are good is because they're a good team.
And their running backs do be scoring most of the touchdowns.
Sonic and Knuckles, Peanut Butter and Jelly.
Jameer Gibbs and David Montgomery.
Yeah, Jameer Gibbs and David Montgomery are just such a powerful duo. And then they have Amon-Ra St. Brown, who's legendary.
Who was my player of the game.
Yeah. He had a good game, and he had a funny celebration.
Even though his stats weren't crazy, the catches that he was catching were heavily contested, and the fact that he was coming down with them was just crazy. And did you see his celebration, his touchdown celebration?
I don't get it. What is it?
I don't know. I've
so
since I saw that, I've been seeing it on Twitter from high school, college, but it was just funny. I don't know.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, look up Amon-Ra St. Brown touchdown celebration, and he's basically just doing a headstand, but it just looks funny.
I saw a video of him only high-fiving the
Lions players,
fans.
yeah.
And the caption for it on Twitter was this is just fucking terrible, and all the comments were like, gosh, this is terrible, whatever. And I'm like, what are you talking about? That's when you're in a rivalry, this is what you do. And I saw one comment that was people were pouring beer on him last time when before.
That's when I was playing rec basketball, and I got in trouble because during our good game clap-offs, I was going bad game to all the people. bad game. I got in so much trouble.
I feel like I did something like that. And I got in trouble. Oh, I remember rec basketball. Man, that was
my life.
Highlight of my life. So much fun. One of my teammates, I was really bad when I was very young. I got good at basketball towards the later half of my career, but early on I was really bad, and Ben Muselis, only you and Grace will know this name, said something mean to me. I went out of the game, and he's like, yeah, that's why they're not going to put you in, because you're bad. and I threw my water bottle at him full force and punched him. And there's this really funny picture that me and my friend Justin used to always laugh at because like it's a team picture of us, but it was the team picture happened after I got in a fight with Ben Muselis on the bench, and my coaches yelled at me. So in the picture, I'm off with my arms crossed, looking down, and like we used to always laugh at that because that was the game that I
Oh my
got in a
God.
fight with Ben Muselis on the bench because he was also a really bad player, but he got put
Really?
in, and yeah, and like so we got in a fight.
Oh my
the
God,
bench.
that's so
Anyways.
funny. Little tangent.
Yeah. Next game, Rams versus Seahawks. Ended up being a good game into overtime. 26-20, the Rams won. I was right about this.
Same.
My player of the game was Cameron Kitchens.
I don't know who that is.
He was the person who picked them off twice in the red zone.
Okay. See,
Um,
I feel bad. I wasn't paying attention to the defense players' names.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm 90% sure he's a rookie too. And somebody said something like he should be Pepsi's Rookie Player of the Week.
When does that come out?
I don't know. It might have already come out. People keep joking about it because Jaden Daniels has won, I think, almost every single week.
Oh, really?
So people are like, please just give it to somebody else this week. Like, we get it. Yeah, Cameron Kitchens. The Seahawks had so many opportunities to win. I'm surprised that they still made it into overtime because they made it into the red zone twice. And Cameron Kitchens picked them off, intercepted it twice in the end zone. So he was my player of the game.
My player of the game was DeMarcus Robinson.
He had a great catch,
He
right?
is maybe third string wide receiver, under Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua, who are both excellent. But Cooper Kupp is coming off injury, and Puka Nacua is also, but he just got flat out ejected from the game for punching someone. So he was out. He's iffy still a little. DeMarcus Robinson clutched a one-handed catch in overtime to win the game for them. He also had another touchdown earlier in the game, so he played well and deserved that shout out from me on this podcast.
Next game, Colts versus Vikings. The Vikings won 21-13. I was right about this.
Yeah, same.
And my player was Justin Jefferson.
Same.
Yeah,
He's
Justin
the
Jefferson's
best wide receiver in the league.
Yeah. He had another 100 receiving yard game. Nothing new there. He's just so good.
He also had 22 passing yards.
He did? I didn't see that.
They had a flea flicker play, and he threw for 22
He
yards.
does that a lot.
Or not even flea flicker. He just threw it laterally across the field, but it was 22-yard gain. So
yeah, he's involved in a lot of the offense, so it's really cool. Next
and
game,
he plays with me, Isabel, and Grace were watching together. We noticed the chains that he wears are insane.
Yeah, he's iced out. He has grills, maybe not grills, but diamond implants, and a bunch of
how are those not weighing him down?
yeah. A lot of players are doing that now, and I'd
But
just be
his
scared.
are just fucking huge.
Yeah. He deserves it though. He's the
Yeah.
GOAT. He can be iced out however they want. Old people, when they old boomers and stuff, are just so annoying. They think it's they're always I don't like how they're wearing all this flashy stuff. But I'm like, no, it is kind of cringe when players who just get drafted and are rookies and not good, but have their first $10 million contract or whatever, when they're getting iced out, it's bro,
The good thing with Justin is he will spend all his money on chains and stuff, but he's not flashy in the sense where he's buying a giant mansion. He still has a very small
I didn't know
moderate
that.
home. Yeah, if Isabel and I watched the Receivers documentary on Netflix, and they went into his home and stuff. Yeah, they were great shows. I love them. Anyway, the last game, Monday Night Football. Buccaneers versus Chiefs. Jake and I both predicted
Another overtime game.
The Buccaneers to win. The Chiefs unfortunately won in overtime, 30-24. What a great! I had so much fun watching this primetime game. It was close the whole time, so it was enjoyable. But then when it got to the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter into overtime, I was so stressed because I wanted the Bucks to win so bad. Unfortunately, they didn't.
Yes,
but my
I
player
wanted
of the
the
game,
Buccaneers to win as well.
Yeah, my player of the game was Baker Mayfield, the quarterback for the Bucks. He didn't really have many options to be passing to. His top 3 wide receivers were out on injury.
That's another thing. The Chiefs easily, I mean, the Bucks easily could have won. They had their 2 amazing wide receivers out. Mike Evans is a veteran and a Hall of Famer, amazing, and he's still performing really well. And Chris Godwin is a GOAT as well.
And then their backup after that, Jalen McMillan, was out as well. I don't know if he's doing a lot, but
I mean, my player of the week is Sterling Shepard, which is a throwback name for me.
He was doing great.
He had their very, very good catches in the end of the game to drive them to get into overtime. I don't know a better way of saying that, but their drive to get into overtime, Sterling Shepard stepped up and was that player. And he's an old Giants wide receiver. It's just so random that they have these players. But Sterling Shepard, I mean, I wrote Baker. I almost said Buck Mayfield. Baker Mayfield. But I knew that you were going to do that, and I did remember thinking wow, Sterling Shepard.
Yeah, that's a good callback.
He had some sideline catches, and wrong about
Baker.
This again.
He was running the ball himself, really just taking adversity. I just thought he was doing great.
The other person I thought I wanted to put up was Bucky Irving.
Bucky Irving.
His numbers weren't that good rushing, but I think he's also involved in the special teams, and also had
he's a kick returner.
Receives. Yeah. And maybe the punt returner, but he's just I think I texted and I said Bucky Irving is so good.
Yeah.
He just
I have
looked
him on
awesome.
a fantasy team, but they also have Rashad White, who's also really good. I think they have. Yeah. I say it every episode. They have the most underrated running back duo, in my opinion.
True.
But last thing I'll say about this game, when Patrick Mahomes twisted his ankle or something not even his ankle, he hurt his leg somewhere.
Yeah, he stepped on it wrong
in the third quarter, I think. And I was so scared that he would go out, because if the Chiefs lost their first game while Patrick Mahomes is out, that would just be it wouldn't even everyone would just be oh, well, Patrick Mahomes wasn't in. Of course they lost. So I'm glad that didn't happen. I'm glad he came back in.
Okay, so next we are going to go through and talk about who we think everyone voted for. For YouTube, you will see Hannah is going to pull up a picture of most of them, or just have her browser open. Just search
I'm just gonna. Because I need to look at them myself too.
Yeah, but we're not gonna base it off of completely base it off of looks. But
I know some of them.
Kind of do.
I know
sometimes
some of them.
It's better to visualize. So
yes,
Spotify listeners, we are gonna have a picture of some of them up. So I would just Google, just Google.
We'll talk a little bit of descriptors anyway. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
You just tell me who.
Yeah. Sorry, I should have pulled up a list already. Okay, Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins.
He voted for Trump.
Yeah, 100%. He talked a lot about he was one of the quarterback focuses in the quarterback show on Netflix that I was just talking about. And the way that he lived his life at home, it was very Republican-esque, Christianity, stuff like that. So 100% agree.
Patrick Mahomes.
100% Trump.
Yeah, this is gonna be kind of sad and scary.
I know. This sucks that we're doing this right before the polls close. But his mom. Did you see the video of his mom?
Yeah, I don't I fucking
His mom was wearing a MAGA hat at the game and made a social media video about it. His wife openly, not really openly, but kind of openly supports Trump.
His wife just
she tries to hide it.
Yeah, I don't like her. I don't like their whole family. I just fuck them. They're stupid. Lamar Jackson.
I want to say.
I'm gonna say Kamala. I'm gonna say Kamala.
Me too.
He plays for. I mean, I don't know. I mean, where's he from? He's from Miami. He's from Miami-Dade. which is actually turned into a Trump area, I think.
I know, but he's living in Baltimore, Maryland.
Yeah, and Maryland's a blue state. It's like a working class blue area.
I've
I
never
would
really
say.
seen Lamar Jackson talk, so like I don't know his like vibes.
I see him talk, and like he gives like southern. No, like I don't know how to describe this without sounding racist, but
Then just don't describe it.
No, it's not that racist, because he because
I'm scared.
No, it's not. It's he in an interview one time a reporter was named Mike Jones, and Mike Jones is like a southern Atlanta kind of old school trap southern rap, and he kind of talks in the same way as a lot of the southern rappers, and that's not racist, because there's you could just tell when a rapper is southern, because they have their own style, and I'm kind of blacking out right now because I don't want to.
I blacked out after you said like I even forget the sentence you said.
This isn't going to sound racist,
yes,
or like whatever, but yeah, sorry, I'm just. Yeah, but I think he's voting for Kamala. Let's go on.
Okay. Who's next? What?
I don't know. Anyways, Brock Purdy.
That's a hard one.
I think he's voting for Trump.
Yeah.
I did a deep dive on him and looked at his like his like girlfriend and just like the vibes he gives off. I'm like, he just gives off Trump.
I mean, I feel like he's like. Did you see whenever Nick Bosa was wearing the MAGA hat in the post-game interview?
Yeah.
And Purdy was just like, I
Even
feel
though
like,
San Francisco is like the most liberal city on earth.
and Kamala reps San Fran like so much. She's a huge fan of the 49ers.
Yeah.
So that's sad.
I don't know. Maybe it could be different, but I feel like his I think, where is he from? Can you look that up really quick?
Iowa, or he went to Iowa.
Yeah, he went to Iowa, but where did he like grow up?
Arizona.
Yeah, he just gives like Arizona Republican vibes.
Yeah, probably.
Next
Ew.
person, Caleb Williams.
I think Kamala, for sure.
Kamala, yeah.
He's from DC.
Yeah.
He lives in Chicago now. He's young. He's super young. So,
And he paints his
Gen Z.
nails.
He does. Or is that he does?
No, yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels does not. People called Caleb Williams fruity and stuff, but like similar vibes to that one UNC player.
No. Duke. Jared McCain, you're saying?
Yeah, sorry.
Love him.
Same thing.
Well,
hate
he
him.
is in the NBA now. He plays for the Pistons.
Right.
But yeah, Caleb Williams, Kamala for sure.
Yeah. Joe Burrow. I think Kamala. I think Kamala.
No. There was a rumor going around that he went to like a White Dudes for Kamala rally thing, and that came out to be false. And then my friend Molly's obsessed with him. He like took a photo with Donald Trump at an event, like posing and everything. So I think he's.
So did I, though.
What do you mean?
I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say. I mean, who knows? Maybe he's just like.
Okay, but if I saw
I know.
Trump, I
that
probably
was
would
my
take a
thought also.
selfie.
That was
because
my
it'd be
thought
funny.
also. So
But
maybe
actually, now to where I'm at, I don't think I would anymore.
he went to LSU. You know.
So
I don't know. I
had hope. I like Joe Burrow
before.
for some reason.
I had hope before, but me and my friends were texting about it in our group chat, and my hope
he has
went away.
really good like he pulls up in like really.
I know. I feel like
really cool
and
designer.
he like frosted tips and everything. Like
I don't care. I think he voted for Kamala. That's my opinion.
Okay. I would. Whatever.
Sorry.
No, go
I'm
ahead.
getting excited because the next one.
What, Jaden Daniels?
No, Josh Allen.
Oh, Josh Allen. Okay.
Who do you think?
I want to say Kamala so bad, and I want to back it up with the theory that I don't think he would be dating a girl like Haley Steinfeld.
Yeah, okay, that's
if he was voting for Trump.
Yeah,
I don't think she would date him
so
either.
so many people were like saying that, oh, Josh Allen, like, oh, no questions asked, he would vote for Trump.
He's from
He's
California, I think.
But he
went
is
to school
from
in
like
Wyoming.
a small
He's
town
like a
and-
farmer. Like he grew up
Yeah.
a farmer. He kind of has a southern twang. He lives in
Yeah.
upstate New York now. But so all signs point to Trump, but I really feel like it's Kamala.
Yeah, there's no way. Like, I really have faith in Haley Steinfeld for being. Wait, is her last name Steinfeld?
Yeah.
Why'd that feel weird when I said it out loud? I said it on the podcast
Steinfeld.
before.
They just
Anyways,
had a Halloween party together.
Yeah, they hard launched too.
Yes, they hard
But-
launched.
Yeah, she'd better be whispering in that damn ear, or unless she's secretly Trump.
I don't think she would be.
Where's she from? Is she Jewish?
She's from LA. But I feel like
Nah, she's
she wouldn't
definitely-
she wouldn't also play fucking Emily Dickinson like a gay character. I feel like if she was voting for Trump, I don't know. You don't feel that?
I don't think that. I mean, I don't know. No. We're going down a weird rabbit hole. Haley Steinfeld is not Republican.
That's
There's
what I'm
no
saying.
fucking way. Yeah, I know. I was just trying to play devil's advocate for a second. Like,
Yeah, no.
But I'm just not doing that. Okay, next on the list, Bo Nix. I just need to know where he's from.
Bo Knox. You want to know where he's from?
Yeah.
He's from Arkansas. Trump.
Yeah, Trump. He went to Oregon, but still Trump. He went to University of Oregon.
I get the weirdest energy from him. I can't help it.
Yeah, I think he voted for Trump. Yeah. Baker Mayfield.
Trump.
I need to know where all these people are
100%.
from. So when you search it, can you just go to like normal search? Like just go to all
I
every
know, I
time,
know.
just not images, because their Wikipedia should come up. He's from
Texas.
Austin, Texas.
I still feel like Trump.
I still feel like Trump as well, but yeah, I want to like all these people so much. Deshaun Watson's injured now. What's his fucking
What
stupid
team?
name? Jameson Winston.
Oh.
Trump. I mean, actually, yeah, Trump. He's too. Actually, I don't
feel like
know.
he didn't vote.
Yeah, he's too fucking weird, and I don't care about him. He gives me weird vibes. I feel like he's gonna mark my words. There's gonna be some weird thing that happens in like 20 years from now, where there's gonna be a YouTube documentary about how Jameson Winston was. Had a one-game wonder and then had a career decline and then became schizophrenic and had like delusions
He was born on
about...
January 6th.
Okay, yeah, he has some weird shit. Okay, there's something weird about
Weird
him.
lore.
And I don't really care who we voted for. Next, Justin Herbert.
He's from
Eugene, Oregon.
Where's
I
it?
think
Oh,
he's-
yeah.
He is definitely voting for Kamala.
I don't know.
I think he's
Kind
voting
of
for
looks like
Kamala.
he looks like a boy that would vote for Trump.
Yeah, but wait, if I'm thinking of where Eugene is, can you look up Eugene, Oregon? I mean, literally everywhere
Oops.
in Oregon is very, very liberal.
Eugene's big. It's like one of the bigger cities.
Yeah, it's like a bigger
I think I have
city.
friends from there. It's just
I think it's like
just
one
west
of
of Bend.
it's one of the biggest cities in Oregon, and that's where University of Oregon is.
okay. And where did he play in college?
I think he played at Oregon.
He played in
right?
Oregon, University of Oregon. Okay, well, I guess we can just like have high hopes and just say Kamala.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
also
gonna say
26, so
Kamala.
he's super young too.
Yeah. Do we want to say Anthony Richardson or Joe Flacco for the?
I guess Joe, because Joe
Flacco.
started last week.
Yeah.
Joe Flacco, 40, almost 40. From New
and he's from New
Jersey.
Jersey.
Yeah, sure, Kamala. Why not? I don't know.
Yeah, Kamala. He's old. He probably has daughters. Maybe
Yeah,
not.
that's the only reason I would think that. Wait, let's
Um,
see. Joe Flacco kids. Francis. It's a son. He has sons.
I don't care. Who's his wife? Do we know? Oh, look at that family picture of them. There's a family picture we're seeing where he has 3 boys and
Oh,
it
and a
looks
daughter.
like a daughter.
Oh my god, he has a lot of kids.
And he played for the Ravens and he took him to the Super Bowl, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say he's from Jersey. He's got to be Democrat. Like
Okay.
Jaden Daniels. He was raised by a very strong woman. I looked through his mom's Instagram last night. Cutest thing in the world. You guys have to find his mom's Instagram and look at it because you could see pictures of Jaden Daniels when he was like 6 years old. And she has been his #1 fan forever. He is from California and went to, I think he's from Southern California. But look up, wait, where's
Fontana.
Yeah, click, where is that? Fontana, California is, yeah, just like west of
East.
East of
LA.
LA. So it's SoCal. His mom looks to be very liberal.
He's a mama's boy, so hopefully
Yeah.
hopefully
I'm really
Kamala.
hoping. And now he lives in he's a DC
I don't think
quarterback.
I don't think he would vote for Trump.
Yeah, I really don't. I don't. Yeah. I
Kamala
don't.
for sure.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah, I'm really like thinking negatively about everybody now
Because it's scary.
it's overwhelming how many of these quarterbacks give Trump. Because the next one on the list, Dak Prescott. Actually, I mean, the Cowboys just give Trump, but let me think about Dak Prescott.
31. He's
31
from
years
LA.
old. He's
Why is everyone
from-
from fucking LA?
No, Hannah, that's
Oh,
Louisiana.
Louisiana, my bad.
Sulphur, Louisiana? Ew, it probably fucking smells there.
Ew.
It smells like fucking sulfur. I mean, it probably is in like the swamp. Ew, it's from Bumfuck fucking Louisiana.
Jesus Christ, chill.
What?
What if we have a listener from Sulphur, Louisiana?
Nobody is. I don't know. The only places in Louisiana I know are like Baton Rouge, New Orleans.
I
So
feel
everywhere
like
else there reminds me of just swampland and scary rednecks, hillbillies. Sorry, but so I don't have high hopes for Dak Prescott. He's
I
kind of
don't-
cute. Like I feel bad for him that he's like on the Cowboys. And
don't feel bad for him. He's the highest paid player in
know, I
history. I don't know. I really don't know.
maybe that makes him a Trumper because
He's rich as fuck.
yeah.
I really want to like look up just like political affiliation just to see, but I'm
Yeah.
not going to.
So I mean,
That's not fair.
Based off of looks, Kamala. He just looks like looks like he'd vote for Kamala. Everything else from random place in Louisiana on the Dallas Cowboys, rich as fuck. Are you kidding me? Fucking Trump. Sucks.
Yeah, I don't know his personality, but like in my mind, he's like a cute little Dak Prescott, you know. So I don't know. I feel like Trump probably, but I'm so
Yeah.
curious. I have to look it up after this.
Next, Tua Tagovailoa.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Kamala. I'm
Yeah,
gonna say
Kamala.
it.
He's from
He's
Hawaii.
from Hawaii. Like, I love Tua. He has good vibes.
The only reason he may like vote for Trump is because of the amount of concussions he's got, and he probably has CTE. So, but yeah, probably Kamala.
Yeah. Jalen Hurts.
Kamala, please.
I want to say Kamala. Where's he from?
Houston, Texas. Played at
Okay.
Alabama.
He's
Lives in Philly.
any city in Texas is like 70% chance you're going to be a Democrat, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about. When I say big city, I
I
mean
feel like he's
Dallas or
Kamala for
Houston.
sure.
Yeah. I can't imagine him voting
I
for
can't
Trump.
imagine him voting for Trump either.
Daniel Jones.
Ew. Daniel. Spelled that wrong still.
Daniel Jones looks like a
Charlotte.
Trump. He looks Trump. He's from Charlotte, but he plays for a New
Giants.
Jersey team.
This picture, if you're looking on YouTube, gets me every single time. Like,
Yeah.
he just looks so weird in it.
Gross.
But then I see other pictures, like, oh, he's like normal looking.
I'm gonna say Trump.
I'm fine with saying Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Trevor Lawrence, Trump.
It's interesting because I would say Kamala, and then I remember he lives in Jacksonville, Florida, so yeah, Trump.
He also just he went to like Clemson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just looks like the fucking
This is
golden
like-
boy for hillbilly.
This is literally like picture perfect Trump couple.
Yeah, it's his girlfriend. I mean, is that his wife? Yeah, his
Marissa
wife.
Lawrence.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, they just look like Trump people, and it's not good, not great. Aaron Rodgers, Trump.
Yeah. Or not even. Like,
yeah, no
RFK.
questions asked. Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely just not voting for Kamala.
yeah.
He loves Joe Rogan, right? Joe Rogan just endorsed Trump, so maybe he'll follow in those footsteps.
Oh my God, I can't even look at his face. Can we go to the next
Yeah,
one?
I don't like him. Jared Goff. Kamala. Period. I've seen his girlfriend or his wife is like click on that picture of them. She's like kind of influencer-y and gets him to do like Halloween stuff and do all the fun stuff. So I think that they are both
Oops.
voting for Kamala.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Jordan Love. 100% Kamala.
Yeah, definitely.
I know. Is he Egyptian?
I have no idea. He's from California.
I'm pretty sure he's Egyptian, which is like just so cool, so random, like a quarterback.
I don't
from
think he would
Egypt.
ever vote for Trump.
Yeah.
I love him so much, and he also has like a influencer girlfriend. She comes up on they come up on my TikTok FYP a lot. They're a cute couple. Maybe wife. I think wife actually.
Maybe
Girlfriend,
I completely
wife, I
made
don't
that
know.
up that he's Egyptian. So sorry if I just did. No, he's just mixed ethnicity. I don't know why I thought he was Egyptian. Whatever. Maybe he just looks Egyptian to me. Carolina Panthers. I guess we'll do Bryce Young for that. He's young and
23. Wait, he's only 5'10".
Kamala.
He's
like,
from
are
Philly.
you kidding? Yes, he's from fucking Philly. Like,
Yeah, definitely not voting for Trump.
yeah, 100% Kamala. Drake May. Trump.
Yeah, Trump. Easily Trump.
Looks like it. And where's he from? He's from Charlotte, North Carolina. Like, I guess that's kind of like a liberal area, right?
Wait, I don't know. Maybe, like, should we rethink this?
His family just looks so Republican. I'm not even looking at a picture of his family right now. I just have seen pictures of his family, and they just look Republican.
That's not... Oh.
And he went to UNC, just seems like a kind of like Christian golden boy kind of.
Yeah. I feel like I started this 100% Trump, but I what if I just like gave him the benefit of the doubt based
Okay.
off demographic, locations, where he was born. Um, you know,
I respect
he's
that.
in a big city now too,
New England.
Boston.
Yeah.
What?
It's like
He's
New
22.
England, if
He's
that's a
literally
state.
22. Also, like, I
Yeah.
did see like young male voters were leaning towards Trump. So I don't know. I'm kind of 50-50 on him.
I don't like doing this on the election night anymore. It sucks.
I'm 50-50. I can't pick.
Yeah.
I'm
okay.
interested. My friend Molly's boyfriend Satchel's a huge Patriots fan. I'm interested to hear his take. So
I'm
I'll have
interested to
ask.
hear who he's voting for. I'm just kidding.
I wouldn't share that information, but
I voted
know
for
who he's voting for.
I share that.
well, that's not my business to share.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about yourself for a second.
Oh, no.
I thought you were like, I'm not going to share about you. And
No,
I
I
was like,
voted for
what are you
Kamala.
talking about? Yeah, I mean, I'm a registered independent. I just want to switch to Democrat, but I don't know how to, and I'm also just like too lazy.
It's so easy.
But every election I voted for,
You
I
just go on the
voted-
website, Jake.
Oh,
It's so
okay.
easy.
I voted for Democrats because Republicans have not been looking good, and their party looks like it's going south. But anyways, we're not here to talk about our political affiliations. Clearly, you can know that we fucking voted for Kamala because of how we're talking about all of this.
Yeah.
Anyways, Garden fucking Minshew.
Garden Minshew?
Yes.
Gardner.
I'm dyslexic, but still, Garden.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
I don't care.
What is MS?
Mississippi.
Mississippi. That's embarrassing. Sorry, guys.
No, it's okay because I didn't know if
Trump.
it was Missouri or Mississippi. Trump.
Trump.
Like fuck you. I hate like ew.
Oh my God! If you're
He looks
watching
like a
on,
freak.
if you're listening on
He would be-
Spotify,
he'd be
you gotta
kinda
look it
cute
up.
if he shaved the mustache. I think. Nah, I don't know.
He-
Maybe the beard. Look
he's
at the
scary.
picture of him with the beard and the headband in the bottom left. It was like related images.
I don't even know which picture I was on.
Go to the look top right with where he's in the Eagles uniform. No, not related images anymore. This one. He looks fine there with the beard. But yeah, I'm just coping. I don't know. Matthew Stafford. Oh, sorry. I think we're Trump. It's just
Yeah.
like, oh, he has so many daughters. He's born
From
in
Tampa.
Tampa. Tampa
But-
has become red over the past like 10 years. And Tampa is probably liberal.
I want to say Kamala.
What's his wife like? What does his wife look like? Oh my god, dude, remember they fucking... Oh my god, Nina. She's so
They
hungry.
dress. Their Halloween.
Yeah, their Halloween thing.
They dressed as Taylor and
Taylor and
Travis.
Travis.
So, I feel like Kamala.
Kamala. I'll say Kamala.
Isabella,
So
if you're not
cute.
watching on YouTube, you gotta come check out YouTube. Okay.
Derek Carr. Bakersfield,
California. There's a lot of quarterbacks from Bakersfield.
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably Trump.
Trump.
That's just what I'm defaulting to at this point.
Yeah.
I honestly have no thoughts on him.
Russell
probably.
Wilson. Kamala.
He's
He
so
looks
adorable.
so much like Tiger Woods.
Yeah, I would probably say Kamala as well. Just like
Where's he
I don't
from,
know.
Carrie?
I
Oh, he's
really
from
don't know
Cincinnati.
though.
No, Nina, you can't chew on wires.
I don't know anything about him really.
Yeah, but I don't know. Kamala, let's go. He
Livy,
voted for
if you're
Kamala.
listening, what do you think? Text me.
CJ Stroud.
Kamala.
Kamala. Let's
He's
go, CJ.
also a very young quarterback. He's from California.
But Rancho Cucamonga? Cucamonga.
It's not that far out.
Yeah, let's just pray.
I don't know. I don't think he would be a guy that would vote for Trump.
This list is a little bit outdated. Who's the Tennessee quarterback right now again?
Will Levis?
Are you sure? I think they changed it.
I don't know.
Titans game. Let me just see who started for them this past
I think it was
week.
Will.
No, Mason Rudolph.
Oh, right.
Nina, you gotta just look. Oh my God, it's so much fun over here. Okay.
South Carolina. He's 29. He played on the Steelers. I forgot about that.
Trump.
I just don't even know anything about him, TBH. If I had to guess.
Whatever. Trump. Sucks. Sam Darnold.
California again. He went to
Kamala.
USC.
He looks like a hippie. He actually doesn't. I don't know why I said that. Well, he just looks like a...
I don't know. Sam Darnold hawked to a
To
girlfriend.
me, he looks
rumor.
like a Portland, Maine. Ew. Like, he looks like he's from Portland, Maine, and I could see him wearing flannel and, like, drinking craft
But he also
beer.
kind of just look like this
I don't want to
picture.
look at that old picture of him. Let's just think about what he looks
like
now.
that. Oh my God.
I'm just saying Kamala, and that's
I'm
the
saying
last
Trump.
person.
Okay. Oh, that's the last person?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. I hated this.
Yeah, I know. I'm stressed out right now thinking about everything, and yeah. Okay, so let's. I really hope you guys are listening in better spirits. But if you're not, just know that
Yeah.
it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're gonna go through and do our predictions for this coming week.
Mm-hmm. You want to start?
Sure. We'll do each game and say who we think.
Okay.
Prime time Thursday night. Oh wow. Oh my God. My birthday is gonna be an awesome game. Let's go.
You wanted to go, remember?
Yeah, I wanted to go. Bengals versus Ravens. I picked Ravens.
I picked Ravens as well.
New York Giants versus Carolina Panthers. I picked Giants.
Giants as well. I feel like they need this bounce. They need this win.
Yeah, they need it. Patriots versus Bears. I picked Bears.
I picked Patriots. I did this literally without thinking. I wanted to try just like going based off my initial gut.
Yeah.
The Bears need the win really bad, but I feel like the Patriots will win for some reason.
I just think they need it.
Yeah.
Buffalo, Colts, Buffalo.
Buffalo. Minnesota, Jacksonville.
Okay, yeah, that's Minnesota. I just circled
Minnesota
over
as
it.
well.
Minnesota. Denver, Kansas City. Denver.
Kansas City.
I want
I don't
the
think
upset
that
really
after the
bad.
Ravens game and what we thought, I don't think Denver would be able to do it.
I think there can be a switch up here because like Denver is I don't know, like Cleveland Browns destroyed the Ravens and then the Cleveland Brown lost. I don't know. Stranger things have happened.
Yes.
Um
I'd be so happy.
Atlanta Falcons versus Saints. Falcons
as well. Feel like that could be like randomly the Saints could win, but like
Yeah.
I feel like that's a random one.
San Francisco, Tampa Bay.
Hard one. That was a hard choice for me.
Actually, interesting. Yeah, I for some reason I picked Tampa.
San Francisco.
But I feel like I should have picked San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey is practicing, so who knows?
Oh wow.
Pittsburgh versus Washington. I picked Washington. I think this is game of the week for me. It'll be so fun to watch.
Oh yeah, shit. Yeah, I picked Washington obviously, but this is a scary game. It's gonna be a really good game.
Yeah.
Tennessee versus Chargers. Jets versus Arizona.
I picked Jets. I just feel like they'll come back after like last week. We'll put them on a trend.
Philly versus Dallas. Philly.
Weird enough, I put Dallas.
Interesting.
I feel like they're not going to go 4 losses in a row. But we'll see. That one could just be a random throw on my plate. Detroit versus Houston, I picked the Lions. Detroit Lions.
I picked the Lions, and then Miami versus Rams. I picked Miami.
I picked Rams. I'm a fan of the Rams nowadays, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
It'll be a fun game, though.
Yeah. All right. Well, I feel like that's it for this episode.
Yeah. The only thing I would say is if you're still listening, go comment "Happy Birthday, Jake" on our most recent Instagram post, because his birthday, as he said earlier, is November 7th.
Yes. We have a long night ahead of us, so yeah, and a good week. We have a good week coming up for NFL. I'm excited for these games.
Yes, definitely. Me too.
Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to follow us on all other social medias, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. We'll link our Twitter on Instagram because we couldn't get the normal @ for everything. My cat is going absolutely crazy because she's hungry.
I'm hungry.
I know, I'm freaking starving too, so yeah,
All
thanks
right,
for listening.
Thanks for listening. Bye.
Bye.